Hey everybody, Glenn here with Deviation Sports Cards with a quick overview of week two breaks. So week one was interesting. Only ended up getting three buyers on that break, so that was a little bit of a bummer, but still had a good time. Learned a little bit, got some practice doing it. Got a few things I need to work out, obviously, but overall, I was pretty happy with the experience. So we're going to get right back into it with week two. I did try to keep the number of boxes minimized. This last week went about 3.5 hours, which was longer than I wanted it to. And the last break was just completely brutal. So we're going to try to avoid that at all costs this week. So essentially, I'm just going to go through them real quick. Don't want this video to take too long. Just want people to know what's going on. So first break we got up is going to be our budget break. It is a box of 1990 Pro Set Series 1 and a box of 1990s Pro Set Series 2. Now, I tried to do the whole fixed price thing on eBay. That did not work out well at all. It was a real pain. I couldn't set it as like an auction, so it came up as good till canceled, which means it pretty much didn't show up on anybody's sort list. And then it also made it really difficult for people to check out, and it was just bad. So even though I wanted to try to avoid the PYTs, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that as long as I'm using eBay to list the auctions. So I've got those up right now. Essentially, in this particular one, every team is going to be available. All of them are up and listed for purchase. I have a starting bid and then a buy it now price. So if you just want to do the buy it now price, that's probably the easiest way to go. There's only a couple dollar difference really. But if you want to bid and wait it out, that's fine as well. I don't really care. So essentially in this one, the hit potential, there's a couple cards in this particular set that aren't really team oriented. One would be there's a Santa Claus card in there, and then also a Lombardi Trophy like holo card that's actually pretty sought after actually. So those two cards will be, if we pull any of those cards, those will be randomed to the entire break, anybody that buys a spot. So that's going to be our budget break. It's only going to be $5.37 a spot. So a pretty cheap break to get into. That's actually the buy it now price. The starting bid is obviously a little bit lower than that. So some of the hits we're going to be looking for here. We got the Barry Sanders Rookie of the Year. The Al Davis. This shows an autograph. Obviously the one that's in there is not autographed, but that's a pretty good card to pull out there. Obviously you got the Emmitt Smith Rookie. This is the Lombardi Trophy down here in the lower right that I was talking about, as well as the Santa Claus. They got a couple error cards in there. Some of the more popular error cards. There's a Joe Montana with some verbiage on the back about Jim Kelly and yardage thrown or something that's off. And then there's a Fred Marion card that's kind of famous, so to speak, for the fact that his belt comes loose when he's getting tackled or when he's somebody's trying to tackle. I'm not real sure what's going on there, but you can kind of see in the background there, it looks like his manhood's hanging out, so that's a pretty popular card for that. So those will be some of the things that we're looking for in that particular break. So again, $5.37 a spot, you can't really beat that. It's a nice, quick, fun break. That's why I call it a budget break. I mean, pretty much you can't even buy a pack of cards for this anymore. The way it's going to work is we're going to open up the box of Series 1, and then the Series 2, every single person is going to get a pack from that. So that's how we're going to handle this particular break. The second break we got is 2 boxes of 1999 Collector's Edge First Place. The hit potential teams in this break are going to be the Rams and the Colts. 99, you've got Kurt Warner rookie cards, Edgerrin James rookie cards. There's some Peyton Manning second year stuff in here. That's pretty good, so that's why we're going to stick with the Rams and the Colts as the hit potential teams. So the other 28 remaining teams are up on eBay right now. You can just buy the team spot, and then once you buy the team spot, you're going to get every card from that team. But you're also going to get a chance to win any Rams or Colts cards that we pull. At the end of the break, again, this is kind of my signature break that I'm trying to roll with here, is this hit potential. I like the idea of everybody in the break kind of being invested in us getting that big hit. When you just do a regular PYT or a random, In this particular case, there's a couple really good teams. One person gets them, and then everybody else is kind of disinterested. You end up paying higher prices for those teams. This way, I can kind of split up the costs. Everybody's paying a reasonable buy-in price for their team. But then if I pull, I don't know, 3 Kurt Warners and 2 Edgerrin James and a Manning, or one of each, 3 people to 6 people, who knows how many people are going to get an opportunity to win one of those cards. So everybody's kind of rooting for those cards to get pulled because everybody's got a chance to win them at the end of the break. So that's what we're going to be doing. This is going to be $8.29 a spot. Again, that's the buy it now price. The starting bid price is a little bit lower than that, again. So you can go in and buy your teams if you want them and get a chance at those big hits. So just like I said, some of the things we're looking for, the Kurt Warner rookie card. The big one everyone looks for, I believe there's one in there, serial numbered out of 500. That's the big Kurt Warner that people look for. You got some Edgerrin James autographs in there, some second-year Peyton Manning cards, lots of different variations and inserts. So that's what we'll be looking for in there. 2 decent-sized boxes, quite a few packs. So it should be a fun rip. And then the third break, again, $8.29 a spot. Third break is going to be our high-end break of the week. We've got a 1994 box of Upper Deck SP, a 1994 box of Select Football. The hit potential team in this one is going to be the Colts again. Most people know 1994 was Marshall Faulk's rookie year. So the kicker pack is going to be a 1994 Bowman Football. So all 27 spots are going to get a pack out of that box, and then the remaining 5 packs will be random to all with any hits that we pull. So in that hit potential random at the end of the break, any Colt cards that we pull will be in there, as well as those 5 remaining packs of Bowman Football. So at least 5 people are going to get something, even if I don't pull any hits. They'll get a second pack of cards. So like I said, the Colts are the team. 27 teams available. Those are on eBay right now. $14.53 a spot is the buy and now price. Obviously, again, the bid auction price is lower than that, somewhere around $10, I think, starting bid. So this is a little bit higher end because that Upper Deck SP is kind of pricey. So, but overall, it should be a fun rip. This is the card we're primarily looking for. This is Edgerrin James. You can see I pulled some information from PSA. If you get the foil card, the foil rookie of Marshall Faulk, get it graded. It's selling for $250, $280 in some cases. So looks like about a $240, $250 average probably. So nice card, especially if you're a big Colts fan. Just get it and put it in your collection. If you're not, send that sucker off, get it graded. Hopefully you get a good grade. You can flip that over. $14 you can get into the break if you happen to win it. We pull it and you'll win it. You could flip it around and sell it off and use it to buy something else for your collection. That's kind of what we're doing here. So this is the big ones. There's obviously many variations of Marshall Faulk in this product. You've also got him in Select, and you also got the chance to get him in the Bowman, even if we don't pull him out of either one of those 2 boxes. So that's kind of the idea here. You're getting multiple chances to find the rookie card you're looking for. So this, again, $14.53 a spot. So overall, this one's not as big of a deal the way I set the shipping up this time. It is important if you do buy it nows. I was able to turn on the option for people that I know that I can hand deliver the cards to. So if you put them in your cart, buy a now price, or you'll win them at the end, it will give you the option to choose local pickup. So you don't have to worry about sending me an email or getting an invoice or anything like that. So if you know me personally and you know that you can come pick the cards up or I can drop them off to you, just select that local pickup option and I'll get the cards to you after the break's done. If you're not close to me or you don't know who I am and you're not available for that local pickup, you can still add them to your cart at the buy it now price, and then you can request a total. If you choose to just bid, then when the auction ends, if anybody wins multiple teams, I will send invoices out for reduced shipping and things of that nature when all those auctions are over. So you don't really have to do anything differently at that point. The only time you really have to do something different is if you buy multiple buy it nows at one time. You need to make sure you follow the instructions. I've got these posted on the Facebook page. I've got them posted On Instagram, I've got them posted in multiple videos, so you can take a look if you need those instructions. So here we go, 6-4, that's what I'm going to do it this coming Friday. Going to stick with 9:30. Like I said, this last week we went 3.5 hours. I do not want to do that again. So I'm going to kind of taper the brakes a little bit to make sure that we don't do that. I don't really want to rush through the brakes. Anybody that watched my video last week saw that I took my time. I went through every card. I want people to see who they're going to get. I don't want them to have to guess what's coming in the mail, so I do want to take my time. So moving forward, if I've got a break like that last one that's just got a ton of cards to go through, I'll probably only do 2 breaks that week instead of 3, just to make sure we have enough time without it running like super long. So this week's going to be 3 though, because we've only got total 5 boxes to break. 1 in the first break. Everyone's going to get a kicker pack. Second break's going to be 2 boxes. Third break will be 2 boxes with a kicker pack on the third. So it should be a pretty good time. Please, if you see this video and you're interested, go pick up a spot. They're pretty cheap. That's kind of the idea of what we're trying to do here. So check me out on Facebook at Deviation Sports Cards. If you want to see my history on eBay, just look them up. My username is Deviation SCB. I've got over 1,100 positive feedback, seller and buyer. So don't need to worry about getting your cards. You can trust me to take care of them and get them to you in good condition. And then also, I did start up Instagram. That's also under Deviation Sports Cards. So you can take a look at that. I'll try to post some of the hits that we pull. I posted some from this last week's break on there already. And then obviously check out any of my other videos on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. I've got some reveal videos up there, some hobby box break stuff up there. I should be getting some more stuff up here in the near future. I've got 3 HGA orders, 4 actually HGA orders out that I'm waiting on. 1 is already extremely late. It got packaged up this Saturday actually to ship, so they must have worked the weekend to try to get caught up after their little announcement last Friday. So hopefully that'll ship out on Tuesday. They're pretty close to me, so I'm guessing I should hopefully get that on Wednesday. If I do get it on Wednesday, I'll probably be dropping a video Wednesday for that. And then I've also got a 1-card replacement out for the autogram that they didn't grade of mine that I sent in. So that should be coming back this week as well. And then I should have a couple more coming back either late this week or early next week, depending on how late they end up being on those particular orders. So we should have some of that coming up. I've also got a box of Leaf Metal Draft. Should be arriving at my house maybe tomorrow. Not tomorrow, I'm sorry. Tuesday. Also, if I don't get it Tuesday, I should get that Wednesday. If I do get it Wednesday, I doubt I'll drop the HGA and that on the same day. I'll try to spread it out by at least a day. Just to kind of keep some daily content flowing as best I can. So, like I said, check me out. Starting to get some videos up, starting to get some content that people can see what we're trying to do here. Like I said, I want people to buy in cheap, have a good time for a couple hours, one night a week, get a chance to get some nice vet hits that they can maybe send out, get graded, add to their collection, or like I said, sell them and help them get some cards for their collection. So come on out and join us. We got a few decent breaks coming up this Friday. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later.